So good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Futures Trading for a Good Living webinar. In this webinar, we will cover everything that you need to know about futures trading, how to go about it, what's involved, and how to get funding for the trading account, and how not to risk your own money. And of course, we will show you a demo of our proprietary automated trading software. So stay tuned, grab a beverage, have a notebook and pen or pencil to take notes. We'll cover a lot of good stuff. If you've been trading, we will share with you a few new things that you may not have heard before or seen before, and which will clearly improve your understanding of the market. If you're new to trading, definitely you will see a business model, complete business model that you can use and implement over just this weekend and get going with trading futures. And we'll show you how to do that. So the presentation is going to last for about 90 minutes, if not more, because we cover a lot of good stuff. So get prepared, and again, welcome to the webinar. So in this webinar, we are going to cover Sliver Bullet Trading System, which is your path to financial freedom. At least that's what we believe. That's what our traders do. And I am Rao K. I'm the chief architect and the co-founder of silvertrades.com. Which has developed Sliver Bullet Trading System for emotion-free trading results. We are a company based in Chicago, Illinois. That's one of the suburbs of Chicago. Before I get started, statutory disclaimer that trading involves risk, like any other profession, and the results vary from person to person. So you need to understand your time, risk, all that to get into this lucrative, attractive gig. So part one. The first part is the education time. We'll explain the business model here. We'll explain how futures work, how this trading works, and how you make money, all that stuff. So and then the second part will be the demo of the software that we use, and third part will be the funding part. Finally, the offer that we offer this Sliver Bullet Trading System for, and the discounts and all good stuff will come in the end. First, the quest for financial freedom. If we are alive, if we are human, if we are sentient beings, we have a quest. We have quest for freedom. Every human being has a quest for freedom. And in this presentation, we are going to cover only the financial freedom aspect of it. We are not going to cover political freedom or psychological freedom or any other type of freedom. Only financial freedom we are going to focus on. And as a human being, we have the quest for financial freedom. And let's define financial freedom. And we would like to define financial freedom as the desire for making decisions without financial constraints. And what kind of decisions we want to make? We want to make the decisions around travel, freedom to travel, own a home, property, good cars, luxurious cars, and pursue our passions, whatever those passions are. And this desire is exemplified by this person in the picture on the left. He is laying down on a beach, sunny beach somewhere in the world, holding a laptop and doing something which most probably he's trading, not in the office, not in his house, not in any kind of coffee shop. He's on a beach, he's enjoying his time and most likely trading. We cannot see his computer, but this just to indicate that he's free to do what he wants to do, where he wants to be at. And he has, of course, financial means to do all that. And in this presentation, our goal is to show you how trading could help you achieve that financial freedom. So first, let's understand, before anything, trading from a business standpoint. We need to understand it from business. We need to understand the cost component, the dollar component of the cost, the time component of the cost, and the income potential. So once we understand these two and compare them, and if income is greater than the investment, and not just greater, significantly greater and exponentially greater, then it makes a business sense. If it's repeatable on an ongoing basis, it's not a one-time affair, one sale affair, then it will make business sense. Otherwise, it won't. So I'll help you break trading down into its cost and income components, and then understand to see if it makes sense for us to take this profession up. So what are the cost components? Of course, at the minimum, to be able to trade today, we need a computer. Trading cannot be done over the counter. You cannot exchange cash for a piece of financial instrument. We need a computer and we need a good internet connection. So I have taken I have put aside a decent amount of money for a computer. Not that you have to spend $1,500 for a computer. A $1,000 computer can do, or a $600 computer could do as well. But here I have taken the liberty to jack up the cost so that the income part of the business gets the opportunity to justify the jacked up cost. So that's why I've taken $1,500. The internet will be around $75 to $100 per month, anywhere from 50 to 100, and I've taken the midpoint mark. And data feed would be about $50 per month. Data feed is needed to get the real-time data for your trading, and it could cost you anywhere from $15 to $100. I have taken a midpoint number, $50. And then you need a trading platform. You trade, especially futures, on a trading platform, and especially here we are talking about day trading. So you need a nice sophisticated platform, high-speed platform, which the brokerages offer for either one-time fee of about $1,000 or a monthly fee of some $70, something like that. The trading platform that we use offers a one-time fee for the use of the platform for $1,000. So that's why I have taken that number. Now, to be able to trade, and particularly day trade, if you want to trade stocks, you need to have funds of at least $25,000. That's the minimum requirement to be able to day trade. $25,000 is not enough. Actually, you need a sizable portfolio, like at least $100,000, to be able to make reasonable income out of it. But here I have taken the minimum number just to keep the costs low, so that your initial outlay is low, and with least amount of funds, you need to understand whether you can achieve it or not. So I have kept the denominator low here. Then comes trading education. This is very important, because without proper trading education, which unfortunately is not taught in schools or colleges, we won't be successful trading. It's not simply buy or sell, buying or selling any goods or service. It's not finding a bargain in a garage sale. We need to understand the markets. We need to understand when it is low enough to buy a financial product, when it's high enough for us to sell the financial instrument. So all that trading education, either people gain from experience after losing thousands of dollars and years of time, uh, or they join a professional trading course, which costs them anywhere from $12,000 to $50,000. So any decent good one, which kind of takes its time to educate you, costs minimum $12,000. I have done the market survey, and I have taken the lowest price just to consider our outlay. And then the trading software, trade automation software. Since you are going to be day trading, you need to have a good, sophisticated, automated software so that you can compete in this high-speed market. And the software could cost you anywhere from $500 to $10,000 one time, depending on the bells and whistles the software has. Now, let's understand the income side of it. The income side, here I have taken a smallest number possible so that I do not exaggerate and inflate the income possibility. $50 per day trading 1 hour. Our time is important. We should not be trading more than 1 hour. If we do, then it's not financial freedom. It's you'll be living, but you'll not have a good living. So if you need to be able to make enough money in 1 to 1.5 hours, at the most 2 hours, to be able to enjoy that money rest of the day. So that's why I've put this constraint that one should be able to spend only 1 hour, give or take, and at least $50 in that 1 hour. If they make, then perhaps this model will be successful. No, it won't be successful. Let me take that word back. I'm saying that this is the reasonable expectation, reasonable. And I'll explain you why I have taken this number of $50. I've taken this number $50 because if you find a decent job, say that pays you $100,000 a year, and there are 2,000 hours in a year, 2,000 hours. So 100,000 divided by 2,000 is 50. So your billing rate is $50 per hour. So that's the reason I have taken this 50 as the number. And then I have also considered that with this $25,000, if you day trade, if you purchase and sell any stock, say you trade a good blue chip stock, which is $250 per share, and to day trade, you need to buy in the lots of 100 shares. It would cost you $25,000, right? I'm talking about blue chip stocks like Apple and Tesla, which are stable and they don't fluctuate too much. But still, in an hour, this $25 per share stock could go up by 50 cents. If it goes up by 50 cents in an hour, it would give you a profit of $50 because you are trading 100 shares at a time. So you have a constraint on the funding, or you have only $25,000. You have assumed, even that is very high, but I've taken that, and it gives you $50 trading within an hour, give or take, on an average. Someday it could be $1, someday it will be 25 cents in an hour, sometimes it's $1.25. So I have a good number. So this is the reason for $50 per day. So I've taken everything, put a lot of constraints. If you look at the number, cost of computer is high, funding is very low, income potential is only $50, which has to at least work with the math that a decent job would be $100,000 per year, and at least it has to give $50 per hour to match the other opportunities that's available to people outside trading. So Now, if we add all these numbers up, we get $40 to $50,000 per total on the cost side, and the income potential is $1,000 per month. It's not a living, it's basically $1,000 per month is like pocket change these days. But let's look at these numbers and see if it makes business sense. So one-time investment of $50,000 and monthly income of 1,000 means it's monthly income of annual income of $12,000 per year. And if you look at 50,000 divided by 12,000, it is 25% a year. And if, as you know, if the banks give only 5% a year of interest, bank interest, if you put $25,000 in a bank, or $50,000 in a bank, because your total outlay is $50,000 here, you would get 5%, not 25%. You won't get 25%. So already at this low income potential, your returns are 5 times as high as what a bank could offer. Now, if you put this $50,000 in S&P 500 ETF, which is SPY, this ETF will give you a long-term average return of 8 to 10%, 8 to 10% per year. So banks 5%, ETF or stock market gives you 8 to 10%. But here, already at $1,000 per month, by spending 1 hour per day, you are making 25% at the terms of rate of return. But unfortunately, even this number is not enough for us to have to get a living out of trading. Forget about good living. Forget about financial freedom. So, in this webinar, we will explore if it's possible for us to reduce this number to 1/10, which means this becomes $5,000 only or less, this cost component, and this 1,000 goes up 10 times. So we make $10,000 per month, or maybe more. If we make $10,000 per month by investing only $5,000 one time, then it becomes a business. Then it's a business. Then it's a tremendous ROI. $5,000 one time, $10,000 per month. And if this is possible, which I'm going to show you in this webinar, that how it's possible, I'll open everything up and demonstrate how it works. So then it becomes a real business. So I have built up all this background just so you can appreciate what's coming in the next slide better. So our goal, I'll come back to this slide and show you how this can be reduced to 1/10, and this could be increased to 10x. So let me continue with the presentation. Now, it's possible to achieve that. We have to, of course, learn trading properly, and learning to trade takes time and financial investment. And that financial investment, we are going to show you how it can be brought down to $5,000. And of course, for learning, you have to spend time, especially initially. We provide all the help and necessary guidance and training for you to learn to trade the right way. But regardless, you'll have to put in your time. That investment cannot be eliminated. The reason is trading is complex. It demands skills. It requires special way of looking at the charts and patterns and market fluctuations and all that. And of course, there are no guarantees in trading. People have a lot of expectations, so we need to set right expectations from it. So without that, trading becomes gambling. It doesn't remain a business. So so that's why it varies from individual to individual. But how to do it the right way? It can be done the right way by avoiding some common trading mistakes, which traders, mostly the new traders, without proper guidance or training, often make and repeat. So, how to avoid those common trading mistakes? To avoid common trading mistakes, traders must have a high probability trading strategies, and they must trade only those high probability trading strategies. They should not be trading at random. They should not be trading it as gambling. They are not sitting on a slot machine and pulling the trigger every by putting a quarter each time. So it's trading doesn't work that way. Slot machines could work that way, but not the trading. So we have to wait for high probability trading strategies. Then the human angle comes. While waiting, we get distracted. We miss high probability setups because of fraction of a second. So it's important that we automate the trading process. So this trading process must be automated using software tools, and that's a big part of our Sliver Bullet trading system. And one of the most important items is you use other people's money. If you put your own money, you get psychologically attached to the outcome of each trade. When it's making gain, you book the gains for small profit. When you are making a loss, you hold on to the position, hoping that market will come back your way and you'll be profitable. So we win small and lose big when we use our own money. So it's important that we use other people's money so we are not emotionally attached to the outcome. Instead, we follow the trading process without emotions. We trade like a monk. So that's why, and we'll show you how to get other people's money easily. And then trading during the right market hours. So stock market is open from 8:30 to say 3 p.m. Central. I'm using Central Time Zone because I am in Central Time Zone. For many, this is a business hour. If you are working, if you have a day job, this is your business hour. You won't be able to trade. Um, then how would you make money from stock market doing day trading? So next slide will answer that question. So to be able to trade any time of the day, we choose futures as the financial instrument. Futures instruments trade 23 hours a day per day. It starts from 5 p.m. Central to next day 4 p.m. Central. So it only stops from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. just for 1 hour, and it opens at 5 p.m. on Sunday and closes 4 p.m. on Friday. So you have plenty of time to find a good window, good 1 hour window, or maybe 1.5 hours, 2 hours window, up to 2 hours, I would say. Beyond 2 hours, at no point we should be trading, because otherwise we won't be able to enjoy our life, as I mentioned earlier. So those, so that's why futures, we trade, and it offers us opportunities to find good deals almost around the clock. And then futures contracts are customizable. You can, it comes in different sizes. If you want to risk less, you can trade fewer contracts. If you want to risk more, you can trade larger contracts. And there is a lot of liquidity in futures market. It's not an exotic instrument, especially for those who do not know about futures. There are a lot of participants in the market, so you won't be stuck holding a position unless there is disaster going on in the world. And then futures let you leverage or control large positions with small money. You do not need $25,000 of investment or capital to be able to start trading, day trading, or doing day trading. So with small money, you can control large positions using futures. So that's why futures we like. And futures are diversified across markets and asset classes. So futures are on market indices like S&P, Nasdaq, Dow. All those indexes we can trade futures, and also on oil and gold and other asset classes we can trade futures. Now, some examples of futures that we like to let me move it down. So these are the futures symbols. This is all you need to know: ES, NQ, RTY, YM, CL, GC. So these are like any stock symbol, and that's all you need to know. You don't need to understand the technicalities of futures and anything. If you have traded stocks before, it should be as simple or even simpler than trading stocks. And just you need to remember that ES is for S&P 500, NQ for Nasdaq, RTY for Russell 2000, YM for Dow 30, CL for gold, GC for CL for crude oil, GC for gold. And these are the handful of futures we like to trade. There are many other types of futures, but there are Bitcoin futures as well. So if you are interested in trading Bitcoin, you could do that as well. And these are called standard mini contracts, and there are smaller micro contracts as well, which are called micros, and they are 1/10 the size of minis. And the equivalent symbols are MES, MNQ, M2K, MYM, MCL, MGC. And this is all you need to know. And most of the time we trade these two. These are the pairs we trade most often. So we have made everything simple. You don't have to have a list of 100 stocks and every day you choose which stocks to trade and things like that. Just come to the market and keep charts open for one of these two. You don't have to trade both. Each day we show you which instrument is most likely be better for trading, and you just focus on trading that particular instrument. That's it. Keep things simple. Now, how to get started? All this is good. So how to get started? It's simple. Your journey begins with opening a futures trading account with one of our recommended brokers. So you open a future account with one of the brokers. We go with the Ninja Trader. That's a great broker for futures. We are not affiliated, but we of course we offer our software which is built specifically for Ninja Trader, and our Sliver Bullet Pro software, which is in version 2 now. We launched it last November, and just this month we launched version 2 of it with a lot of power and important features to help traders. So that software we install on the Ninja Trader platform, and then you practice strategies, high probability strategies, which we teach through our Sliver Trades Academy. So we have a portal where all the lessons, video lessons, checklists are maintained and continuously updated to help our traders. So this gives you access to the academy, so you can learn about it in addition to our live training that we provide. Now, here are the details of the 6-step path to trading success. So this slide will explain you the business model as to how this works, the whole thing, how you make money essentially. So here, as we already mentioned, number one is to install our software Sliver Bullet Pro on Ninja Trading platform. And then you initially, since you are may not be familiar with Ninja Trader and of course not familiar with our software, you need to practice the automated strategies on a simulated account. Your platform would come with a simulated account. That's where you practice and be proficient with the strategies and develop the understanding of the market. And then you sign up for a funded trading account. This is OPM, other people's money. And there are companies that are ready to provide you the funds, so you can trade their money and generate profit for yourself as well as for them. And initially, they give you a evaluation account. So they'll give you an account. Say account could be 25K account, and they'll give you an account and they will ask you to pass evaluation. So evaluation is like, you have to make $1,500 by using this 25K account, $15 profit without going down $1,500. This is without going down $1,500. If you make $1,500 of profit, you have passed the evaluation. So our education and our software helps you pass the evaluation faster instead of you doing everything on your own. So this is the value we bring. We help you sign up with funding account. Initially, it will be an evaluation account. And how it works is you pay a monthly subscription for this account. So monthly subscription could range anywhere from $15 to $50. This is all you need to pay to get the evaluation account. Once you get that account, you can pass it in like initially it takes longer. It could take 4 to 5 weeks, 6 weeks, but after that, you find a rhythm. You can pass in 3 to 4 weeks. In our company, we kind of pass each evaluation account in a week or two. Then once you pass the evaluation, you get the opportunity to get a paid trading account. So paid trading account is how you get it is you get it by converting your evaluation account to paid trading account by paying one-time fee of about $150. So this is what you pay to get their money to be able to trade. So here was monthly subscription. Here monthly subscription, and here it is one time. Once you have a paid trading account, then what you have to do is you have to build what we call as loss buffer. You have to build a loss buffer of $1,500. Whatever you achieved, whatever was the drawdown limit was, you have to build that drawdown limit again here. And not again, means here it was like evaluation. Here you build a drawdown buffer, or we call it loss buffer. This is basically to dip down into your pool if you incur a loss. So slowly you will build this buffer so that so you have a cushion. Once you build this buffer, any profit above is your profit to keep. So say you build a buffer of $1,500 and you make $1,000 on top of it, you can withdraw $1,000 from the account. Okay. Of course, you have to pay 10% to the funding provider because they have invested their money and given their money to you. So it's reasonable for them to expect 10% of your profit. So, and that's their business model. That's how they make money as well. They have to make money as well. So, but here you get to keep 90% of it. And once you have a paid trading account, you build a portfolio of funded accounts. What you do is you rinse and repeat step number 3 and 4. All this, you do it again and again, and build a portfolio of account. Every 2 months, if you have a goal of adding one funded account, in a year, you will have a portfolio of 5 accounts. 5 accounts you will have. And that's when the magic happens. You can trade all those accounts parallelly at the same time using trade copier software, and you build a portfolio of account like rental properties, like you acquire one property and rent it out, then acquire another one, rent it out, then another one, rent it out. So that way you create a repeatable source of income, multiple source of income. So same way you have to build a portfolio of accounts, then what happens, even if you make a small income per account, the income will multiply because you have multiple accounts and you are trading parallelly. So this is the business model here we are kind of explaining. Now, what does our Sliver Bullet trading system include? The Sliver Bullet trading system gives you the ability to trade in a trending market, a reversing market, swinging market, sideways market, all types of market. And then it gives you the opportunity to automatically scale in and scale out. And it means, if you're making a loss, it will add more quantity and get you out of a break even. And then it gives you real-time performance. It shows everything on the screen, like total profit, unrealized profit. It will show you the account that you are trading, open positions, number of contracts, all that. So it means that all you need is a one computer, one laptop to be able to trade. You do not need a huge setup, multiple screens and all. When you are at home, we ask that you attach one additional monitor to your computer. But when you are on the road, on a beach, all you need is one laptop, and that you can trade. Then we provide assistance in getting funding for your trading. And then we give you training so you are proficient with the platform and our software and understand how to trade. So we give you weekly training and live demos of how to use the software. Now here, I'm going to show you the market conditions. So if you have been trading, this next few slides will change the way you look at the market. So let's talk about market conditions. There are like 3 types of market conditions. There is like uptrending market, downtrending market, and sideways market. The market could be going up in a narrow range, or it could be going up, making swings. Market could be going down in a narrow range, or it could be going down, making swings. Or market could be sideways, making swings, or remain in a narrow range, almost flat for an extended period of time. So I would name these market conditions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So our software, Sliver Bullet Pro, trades in all these market conditions. We just recommend our traders, especially those who are new, those who haven't learned or they do not have developed the sight to recognize patterns, that they avoid market condition number 4. This is something that we recommend that you avoid. Don't trade when you identify this kind of market. The reason being, when the market is flat for an extended period of time, it's going to break out in one direction or the other. So when it breaks out, for example, upside, in our experience, we have seen that most breakouts fail after breaking out. Excuse me. So what I mean by that is, if the market starts to go up, and if you buy the stock and place a stop here, market reverses and goes down and takes your stop. Now, if you think, market has reversed, it's going to go down now, you better short and place stop here. The market reverses again, and this time it keeps going up, and it has taken stop number 1, stop number 2. You incurred a big loss, and you do not have the courage or emotion capital left to be able to trade. So that's why we recommend that you avoid number 4. Not that our software cannot trade, but we recommend that you don't. So these are the 6 market conditions in proper neat diagram. And here is the example of market condition number 4, which we recommend that you avoid, especially when you are a beginner. So here in this chart pattern, we are going to show you the market condition number 4. This is the narrow range the stock was in for an extended period of time. And then it broke out to the upside. You see a wick here, a line, faint line, which means this whole candle was green initially, and then it came down, and then it crashed all the way here. So when it was going up, if you thought it's going to go up and you bought, it took you and placed the stop here, it took the stop. And when it started to crash and you shorted and placed your stop here, again, it started to go up, it took your stop and kept going up. So this is a classic example. We say that, you avoid market condition number 4 and do not trade in this condition. Now here, I'm going to explain something that we call as the market DNA. And this is the most important slide in this calendar, this webinar. So what, in fact, I'm going to leave this point here. I'll keep in the interest of time, because I have already taken a lot of time. I would request you all to visit our YouTube channel and watch our previous webinars, where I have explained this market DNA in depth. In great detail, I have explained. So I would recommend you all to go there and go through the YouTube channel and look for our videos on market DNA. So I'm going to show you this here. You can get our YouTube channel by visiting youtube.com at Sliver Bullet Trading System, Sliver Bullet Trading System. So make note, it's not silver, it's not the metal silver, it's Sliver Bullet Trading System. And here under the videos or live videos, you'll see tons of live webinars where we have shown or explained in detail the market DNA. So I'm going to skip this part because it's going to be repeat, and I want to get to the demo part of today's presentation. But this is the most important slide we teach our traders, our members, and explain how to recognize the market's direction. So, so I said I'm going to skip it, skip this whole part here, and once you understand this pattern, you can virtually predict the direction of the market and be profitable consistently. So here I'm going to show you the demo of Sliver Bullet Trading System. So you get an idea as to what this our software is capable of. So here I'm on NinjaTrader platform, and I'm going to trade ES instrument, which is a S&P 500 futures contract. And I use typically use about 30 seconds chart. I use 34 because it's a Fibonacci number. There is no need for you to use 34. You can trade using 30-second chart. Now I'm going to load the software. So this is the software. We Sliver Bullet Pro version 2, and there are different parameters on the software like ATM1, ATM2, ATM3. These ATMs are nothing but automated trade management settings, which allow you to set each of these parameters to trade one contracts or two contracts or three contracts with different profit targets and stop loss. And we code like, this is a default max loss for the session is $1,300, and max profit is $650. Once either of these targets are achieved, the software will stop automatically. And then there are other parameters that we explained in our training. But here, so this is the default numbers. So today, let me see if we can, get a profit of $2,000. We'll try to see if it is possible to achieve it. I'll enable the software, and you will see the user interface of this software is a simple and non-intrusive, colorful set of buttons. So here we have different buttons: ATM1, ATM2, ATM3. You can choose the setting that you want, the number of contracts that you want to trade. And there we have automated long button, automated short button. And here there are different strategy settings in pink. We explain, we have coded it for high probability strategies. And then this is the stop button. You can manually stop a trade if you don't like the way it's going, even before the software takes it out. And in addition to automated buy long and short, we have manual buy and sell buttons as well. And then scale in button, which is very important, so you can scale in and scale out of a position for break even. And then we also have a feature to auto adjust the stop loss. And then we have aggressive mode if you want to go aggressive doing trading. And this is a Heikin-Ashi button. It converts your chart to Heikin-Ashi chart immediately. So this is another item we have included. So now I'm going to use yesterday's data, that's Friday, July 19th data at the market open, which opens at 8:30 a.m. Central. And you're going to use that real data that is downloaded and going to run this software and show you how it works. So now ATM2 is the trading setting. And I'm going to first start the software and see where the market opens. So market closed here, and today it has opening here. You see this green candle, it has just formed. So that's where the market has opened, and it's below yesterday's close. So what I'm going to show you is I will just set this on, I'll trade with two contracts instead of one or three contracts. And then I will take trades indiscriminately. This is not what we recommend. We recommend that you understand the direction of your stock and then trade only in that direction. But here we are going to trade in both the direction, and I'll click on contrarian. That's one of my favorite strategies. I will scale in to be able to come out of a losing trade automatically, and I'll use the aggressive mode. So this is not meant to be an hands-free software, but I'm going to trade hands-free just to show you what it is capable of. So I start the timer, and I can increase the speed of the data feed because it's a it's a previous day's data.
Order submitted.
So
Order filled.
so here the first trade took place with 2 contracts. Each contract has different profit target, and let's see if it gives us any profit. So here I took a trade and market went against me. So at this moment it's making a loss, and it placed 2 more contracts. It traded 2 more contracts and moved the target closer so that it can come out of this losing position. So let's see how it does.
Target
Okay,
filled.
so it came out of the losing positions. In that process, it did not lose completely. It made a small profit as well, like $58.28. That's the profit it made. So if you see in the trade number 1, it incurred $133 of loss, but trade number 2 made up for the loss and gave us some more, which often it doesn't make this big profit, but this time it made a decent $58 profit. Usually it tries to come out for break even. So first trade, small profit, and or I would say first set of trades. So let's look at the next trade.
Order filled.
So one more trade. This is a long trade, and let's see what it does.
Target filled.
So one contract is closed, second contract is still open.
Target filled.
Okay, so we made $341 in this trade that we just had. So total $399.92, close to $400 in less than 10 minutes. It's 8:39. We started at 8:30, and so in less than 10 minutes, the software helped us make $400. For many, $400 they spend whole
Order
day
filled.
to make that much. This time it's a short trade.
Target filled.
One contract got
Target
closed.
filled.
Yeah, both the contracts are closed, and $341 of profit again here. So market is like going up and down. It's like swinging back and forth. It's like a highly volatile market, but
Order
still
filled.
the software was able to make profit for us. So again, it's one more trade.
Target filled. Target filled.
So one more profitable trade, $341. Again, we already made $1,000 in 20 minutes. 20 minutes, 22 minutes, $1,000. And that too without any, deciding which direction to trade. It just let the software run on its own.
Order filled. Order filled. Target filled.
Again, this time this was a break-even trade. It had to scale in to be able to come out of the losing position, which it was like $158 in the beginning, but
Order filled.
it still gave a small profit.
Target filled.
So this time, let's see if it's going to give us. No, it did not. So it tried to scale in, and
Target filled.
so market is flat. This condition we should not be trading, but we are doing it regardless.
Target filled.
So again, 341 back to back. So close to 2,000 we are. 1,800 we made already.
Order filled. Order filled.
It scaled in.
Target filled. Order filled. Target filled.
All right.
Target filled.
So at this time, our trading is over. It made $2,224.68. In 50 minutes, we started at 8:30 and it's 9:18 now. So in about 50 minutes, less than 50 minutes, we made $2,000 in profit. And once it achieved this goal, the trading halted. It says trading profit target reached and trade buttons disabled. So now the software is not going to trade in this session. It's unless you reload the software. So here I would like you to note down this number 2,224 in less than 1 hour, right? And our goal was to see if we can make a living in less than 1 hour. So this number let's keep in mind and go to the next slide. So going back here, so let's look at the numbers. It's makes business sense or not. If you remember, our software helped us make $2,224 in less than 1 hour. But we started with the assumption of only $50 per day trading 1 hour, only $50. And here the software has shown that it could make, and I traded hands-free. Again, I want to emphasize that that's not how we recommend you trade. And this is not the kind of money you should be aiming, because that will be unrealistic. So I would say, if you keep your expectations very, very low, rock bottom, and have a expectation of only making $100 per day trading 1 hour, keeping very, very low. And there is a reason for it. Keep it very low so that you can hit this goal consistently. And if you make $100 per day per hour and per account, goal is to do it per account, right? And in the next slide, let me show you, if we reduce the price to $5,000, we eliminate all these fees, whatever big fees that we had seen earlier, we eliminated that. Then we could bring down the cost of this to less than $5,000, because this is the investment that you have to make in acquiring the software and the education and access to funds. So this is you purchase our Sliver Bullet Trading System, a one-time investment of $5,000, and you eliminate all these because somebody else will give you the money. And $50, $100 per day, if you make, on 20 days a month, you'll make $2,000, $2,000 per month, right? $2,000 per month. Now, if you have acquired over a period of time 5 accounts, then this $2,000 per account becomes times 5, $10,000, 10K per month. And if you do 10 accounts, then this one becomes $20,000 per month, or $2,400 per year. And that's good living. Then that gives you good living. So of course you have to spend time, understand, learn trading, You have to build a portfolio, and I've taken conservative number of 1 year that you build a portfolio of 5 accounts, and you get rolling. And all this by spending only 1 hour per day. And don't go by this number. Just take one good trade and you make $100 easily. And you have to just keep doing that day after day, day at your favorite available time in the day. So how so here on I'm going to explain the offer that we have, how it comes down to below 5,000 below $5,000. And how this software helps you is it provides you the training wheels of a bicycle or guide rails in a bowling alley. So these guide rails or training wheels help you prevent making losses or falling from the bike. So that's the job of the software. That's how it works. It helps you. But your knowledge is important. You need to understand when to kill the trade when it's not profitable, even before the software takes it out. So that's how you stay in the game forever. And this is some typical example of how we trade. It's from our real trading. So here you see we traded 14 accounts parallelly at the same time and generated these numbers. So there are some big numbers, there are some small numbers. If you ignore all that, this is all sorted by size. So take some numbers in the middle. Make only $100 per account. Make that $100 per account across the accounts, and you multiply your income. It's just from one session. Maybe that session must be an hour long. We usually spend hour and a half, 8:30 to 10. That's the prime market. But you can decide how much time to trade. And if we hit our trading goal for the day, we end sooner, sometimes in half hour, sometimes in 45 minutes, sometimes even in 20 minutes. So these are some examples. This is another example. Here, market was not favorable. We stayed conservative. We did not trade across accounts. So this is another one. Now, as I promised, I'm going to show you how you can invest one time 5,000 and trade simultaneously across accounts and multiply your income. So one time 5,000 and take home $10,000 per month. Of course, it doesn't happen on day one. You have to build towards it like any business or even rental property portfolio. You have to build. You have to be at it and spend an hour or so every day. So here, before I show you my offer, there are some certificates that we received in our company for passing different evaluations. We have passed like more than 30 evaluations from different funding providers. And once you pass the evaluation, they send you a certificate like this to give yourself a pat on your back. Just to recognize that you have been successful, you can trade consistently. And these are some additional certificates. So on this page, whatever you see is since June. We are averaging like almost a week. One evaluation, we pass one evaluation per week. That's an average over last 2 months. Then here is the decision time. So far you looked at our presentation, try to understand how futures trading can be set up as a business. Now, is it for you? Should you go for it? We'll help you answer that question. So you don't need Sliver Bullet Trading System if you have a safe job for life, because you have a safe job for life. You have a secured source of income. You don't need Sliver Bullet Trading System if you have a source of huge passive income. If you don't do anything, if you don't do anything and you are earning, even you don't need to spend even an hour. You can, because you have huge passive income. And you don't need it if you are happy with your current financial situation and your future. So happiness doesn't depend on money. It's a state of mind. So if you are already happy with whatever you have, you don't want to achieve anything else, then you don't need Sliver Bullet Trading System. But this system is for you if you want to control your financial future by spending only 60 to 90 minutes a day. Now, what your options are? Your option is to drop it. You listen to everything, but you somehow feel that, yeah, no, 1 hour I don't want to spend, or it doesn't, it's not something that you want to do. And it's not for everybody. Each person has their own passion. They want to achieve their goals through different means. And if this trading is not for you, that's fine. You can drop it. Or you can delay it. You think that, okay, you have understood, you liked it, but you don't know, you're not sure, you will delay it because you don't have time now, you have other things going on. But let me tell you, if you are on this presentation, you have already delayed. You're already delayed because it's not taught in schools or colleges, which I feel trading must be taught in schools and colleges. So you already delayed it, so better not delay any further. Your only future, profitable future, financially independent future is getting delayed if you delay it. You can figure it out yourself. People are smart, they learn from by watching, but figuring it out yourself will take you years, if not decades. You make losses, you go through a lot of trial and error, frustration and everything. If at all you are able to figure it out, all of it yourself, it will take you considerable amount of time. Or you can opt for some other trading program. That a trading program could be, could cost you anywhere from $12,000 to $50,000. As I mentioned, I've evaluated most of good programs and seen what they charge, and they still do not provide you everything. Like, if they might be providing you only the automation, or only the education, or only the funding, but we have brought everything together in one place so you can trade consistently. So the last option is you go with Sliver Bullet Trading System. So if you decide to go with that, our retail offer stands at $6,000 for Sliver Bullet Pro and $4,000 for Sliver Bullet Lite. All our customers have purchased Sliver Bullet Pro, which gives you all the features like multiple ATMs, multiple strategies, automated scaling, aggressive mode, and you get a training handbook and 2 months of group training and support. But since we recently launched Sliver Bullet Pro 2.0, we continue to offer a launch discount, which is 30% off Sliver Bullet Pro and 10% off Sliver Bullet Lite. This makes Sliver Bullet Pro an attractive offer and brings the cost down to $4,200. So it also gives you access to Sliver Trades Academy, and 4 weeks of group training followed by 4 weeks of support. And we also give you Sliver lining offer, which is on the next slide. So if you decide to go for it this weekend, you will get this offer where we give you, reimburse you for first month subscription for the evaluation account, 50K evaluation account. This evaluation account gives you a $2,500 of drawdown, And if you make $3,000 in profit, you will gain, you'll pass the evaluation and be eligible for paid trading account. And we also offer free Bitcoin trading strategy. When we launch it, it's under works. We are developing it. And that gives you, which is going to be a $1,500 value. We are going to give you for free when it launches. So that's the offer for this weekend. But so how you can go about is you can visit slivertrades.com and apply one of these discounts, launch 30. So you visit slivertrades.com and go to software section, and here you will purchase Sliver Bullet Pro. Buy now. Click on this link to the agreement. Read this up, because this is something you'll be signing after the transaction is through, and you will be we'll note down your computer number, because this software license is for one computer for your lifetime. So that's the software you'll be using. And you add to cart. Here you enter, you check out. You can log in as a guest and apply the coupon launch 30. Launch 30 you will apply, you will get the discounted price for $4,200. Now, once you do that, immediately you will get a welcome email, and you will get access to the Sliver Trades Academy. So Sliver Trades Academy is where we teach our traders all the good stuff about trading, and this is the course curriculum. You have videos as well, training videos, several of them, and you get access to this academy for 3 months, and that's all you need. And the training, for training, whatever you get the recordings of those trainings as well. Now, those who are attending the webinar today, we are going to offer them webinar day special, which is like 40% off. So you pay only $3,600, and you get the key to your financial independence today. So special offer, $3,600, only valid today. All you have to do is send us an email or send us a message, and we will send you the coupon code to avail 40% discount. We don't display it here. We only offer the code upon request. So email us or contact us, and we will send you the code. So thank you very much for joining the webinar today. And now I will take the questions that you may have. So thanks again for joining. Note down the number 331-255-3656. Our email is info@slivertrades.com, and the website slivertrades.com. So if you have any questions or have interest, please contact us at this number or email. Thanks. Have a great rest of the day. Bye now.